Hello, friends. Welcome back once again. Just wanted to wrap up this series with this short video at the end to summarize our discussion so far in this series. Tough time never ends, but tough people will do. Rather, tough people will leverage on the tough time. I tried to share some of my experiences. Midlife crisis or middle-age dilemma do faced by majority of the people, though the magnitude may be different for everyone. Few may get into crisis, few people will just have a small hinge and come back to the line. I have gone through this challenge at very early stage of my life and career when I had only 2 to 3 years of experience, very young, but learned a lot at younger age, and that helped me to manifest my career many ways at later stage. There is a systematic called LOPE. That means learn from other people's experience, and that became my motto after that. It's not necessary that in life you go through everything. Life is too short for that, and that's where we need to learn from others' experience rather than getting into everything. This COVID impact may further make lives difficult for all of us. Hold on to this difficult winter and use the time for your benefit rather than getting into any negative state of topics. Sail through this season. Sometimes winter may be little longer, but it doesn't matter because it's going to end. The spring will come soon and we will reap the fruits again. Take any piece of the systematic and practice it. This will definitely help you in improving your internal and external system, which will become a stepping stone for your next success and, more importantly, in living a healthy, happy life. To start with, most important piece of this systematic, if I have to recommend, is take care of your health, both physically and emotionally. क्योंकि जान है तो जहान है. Start practicing getting up early and practicing 20-20-20 rule. This will give you a long benefit to you and your family in creating a happy life. I learned hard to bring this practice back. In my childhood, I still remember that although I belonged to a small town, we had small gatherings and used to get up early and used to go for a long run. But as I grew up, it became difficult, got bogged down with the various challenges of life. However, 10 years back, when I came across one book of Robin Sharma titled The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, that book changed my complete perspective towards the life and lifestyle. Now I exercise a lot and also spend my first hour of the day very, very carefully. When I'm in gym or I'm running in the morning, I also do listen the audios, very good motivational positive audio, which help me keeping my emotions positive most of the time. I've seen many people losing battle very early. I had one of our family friend very near to us. He was very loyal to the organization where he used to work and very much workaholic. There is nothing wrong in being loyal, but it should not come at the cost of your health. So because of this habit of neglecting the health and getting only bogged down with the work early and late, one fine day he started having a severe back pain. He was admitted to the hospital, been inside the hospital for a longer time, 2-3 months, and when even discharge was got bedridden at the home for a long time. I've seen many of my colleagues with different age groups starting from 35 to 55 who got admitted to the hospital for various regions, and that ranging from the attack to the blood clots to the heart related problems. Let's practice LOPE, learn from other people's experience. Let's keep a watch on our surrounding, and that can be a very good fundamental. And practice good physical and mental health habits. 20-20-20 rule can be a game changer for your lifestyle. Remember, it is easier to maintain good health than regain it at later stage if something goes wrong. And I repeat it, it is easier to maintain good health than regain it. Second, look at external world and create good network, which is the biggest asset of your balance sheet. Keep watch on your balance sheet regularly. Don't get stuck to the P&L and revenue. It's very easier to get lost. And balance sheet, I mean both financial and non-financial. It is the financial independence, which is very important. Get it as early as you can reach in your life, as well as your relations and network. Keep both healthy and renew them regularly. Our relations and network is most precious asset in our balance sheet of life. With this two stepping stone, it is you have taken care of your good physical and emotional health and the internal and external network, personal and professional. Very, very important. It will be a sound base for you to take any tough decision in life. This will automatically improve your risk appetite. You don't have to worry about anything because the transformation will come from inside. Third, never stop learning in your life. Age doesn't matter. Age is just a number. I remember when I wanted to restart my reading habit, it was like so difficult for me. I tried everything. I bought books, I bought audio thing, that, but nothing worked for me. And one fine day, I got one book from one of my colleagues, Bhaskar. He had 2 copies of that same book and he offered one to me, and I accepted happily. And the book titled The Leader Who Had No Title, written by Robin Sharma. That was the first book after a long gap of 10 years I read with great difficulty. But I read it second time. I read it line by line, and that book made my life forever. I never looked back after that in my learning journey. This habit of reading and learning took me to the IIM Bangalore, from where I completed my MBA and came out as gold medalist. On the day of convocation, when media interaction was going on, one of the journalists, Alex from Deccan, was interviewing me. He asked me a few questions including my experience and my age. He was so amused knowing that even after having good experience and at this age, I could dare to get back to school and did a degree course again and became a gold medalist. He said that his brother also wanted to do something. His age is somewhere 35 plus and he is hesitating to move forward. He said, I will go home and share your story with him, and I believe he will definitely like it, and I will tell him that if you can do it, he can also do it. When he was talking to me, his eyes were rolling with moist, and it was very touchy to talk to him and learn about his brother. I never stop learning and will never stop. Even bringing this series to YouTube was a huge learning for me. So, to take this forward, once you adopt a system to have good health, emotional and physical, good network, and a learning mindset, you are ready for any transformation in your life. Believe me, life is not as tough as sometimes it looks like. But if we create a discipline and systematic, we can get through anything. I have read through several biographies, and behind every successful life, I could see a strong, disciplined, systematic. Good career happens with a sweet spot between what you love to do and what you are good at. Find that sweet spot in your life. If you are good at something, money chase you. You don't need to chase money. In real life, stop comparing, as there is no relative grading in life at all. You are an individual, independent. Keep checking as what you are feeling every day when you get ready to go to work. Is your enthusiasm still alive? You feel like going office? And especially on Fridays. That will give you some understanding and pulses. You will be able to feel the pulse as whether the time for change and transformation is looking at you. Personal discipline and hard work is the route towards success in whatever you do. And this is nothing to do with age. This is relevant for everyone, every time, if you want to become successful in whatever you do. Always live an impactful life. Check how much impact you have created. Impact is outcome, nothing to do with efforts. It doesn't matter whether you have used 20x or 2x resources, but at the end, did you move the ball? That's the most important. And last but not least, stop loss early. I have learned this from the share market. Don't wait if you have made any wrong move. Stop loss early. There is no ego in it. Take corrective action and make your life with your passion. This is like in a stock market. If you have entered into any wrong portfolio, exit early. Similarly, if you have entered into any wrong project or job or organization or a function which is not meant for you, make a wise decision and stop loss early. This will give a new direction to your career and life. With this, I complete this series. It was a wonderful experience. This was a book which I wrote, and while I was writing a book, I thought, let me take this piece of this book and create something different out of it. And leveraging on this not so good time which is going around us, I converted this book into audio. Currently I am mid of other book. Let me see how fast I can come back to you with that. However, without waiting for the next series to come, I'll try to come back with some weekly edition on this channel and try share some common experiences which will help all of us to grow together in this journey. Till then, take care of yourself and your family. Stay safe, maintain your health, both physically and emotionally, and do well at best of your potential. See you. Take care.